Boris Johnson met with Eurosceptic Hungarian leader Viktor Orban at number 10 today, the first EU leader to be granted the privilege since Brexit. The Prime Minister risks causing raised eyebrows in Brussels after inviting the right-wing populist for talks. The EU sees Hungary as a disruptive member of the trade bloc and has criticized the country for eroding democracy, the rule of law and press freedoms. The country has regularly been vocal in criticism of the European Commission, frustrating unity among the group. Mr. Orban is a close ally of Russian President Vladimir Putin and has twice blocked the EU from issuing statements condemning China for actions in Hong Kong. He has also previously praised Mr. Johnson for delivering Brexit. Ahead of his visit today, the Hungarian leader said the EU was weaker without the UK and said he wanted to build a new bilateral cooperation. "We are talking about a nuclear power that quit the EU, which was bad for us and still is bad for us. We suffer from Britain's absence," Orban told public radio. "We agreed on many things, which created a sort of balance in the EU last year." He also described Mr. Johnson and then US President Donald Trump as the most courageous, the most dynamic and the most ready to effect change politicians in the world. So far only Ireland's Taoiseach, Prime Minister Michael Martin, has visited Britain since the UK's exit from the EU. Mr. Martin held a summit on problems with the Northern Ireland Protocol with Mr. Johnson at the Prime Minister's Chica's country estate. The decision to invite Mr. Orban as the first EU leader to Downing Street since Brexit could increasing friction with the rest of the bloc. Mr. Johnson risks being seen to endorse those looking to undermine the European Commission. Last year, European Commission Vice President Vera Jourova accused Mr. Orban of building a sick democracy, in comments that highlighted the extent of the disintegration of relations between the EU institution and the member state. In a letter to Ms von der Leyen, Mr. Orban said the Vice President's comments were not only a direct political attack against the democratically elected government but also a humiliation to both the country and its people. Mr. Orban's visit has been criticized by the Labour Party, with Shadow Foreign Secretary Lisa Nandy demanding the Prime Minister take a robust stance in talks. She said the Hungarian leader was one of Europe's most progressive and claimed he undermined the values the UK government says it wants to defend. Mr. Orban has been criticized for remarks on Muslim invaders. He has also described migrants as a poison. At today's meeting, the Prime Minister has brought up human rights concerns. A Downing Street spokesperson said after the meeting, the Prime Minister met Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orban on Downing Street today. The leaders discussed the importance of the UK and Hungary working together bilaterally to increase security and prosperity in our countries and to address global challenges such as climate change. Hungary will take on the presidency of the Visegrad Group of Central European nations in July, and the Prime Minister looked forward to the UK working more closely with the group in future. The Prime Minister raised his significant concerns about human rights in Hungary, including gender equality, LGBT rights and media freedom.